This AI scrapes unlimited LinkedIn profiles for free, and it lands paid jobs on Upwork. And this isn't a demo. This is a real workflow that takes a single sentence and turns it into a lead list automatically. Most people pay hundreds of dollars for clunky SaaS tools that do this. And businesses on Upwork, they are literally paying $20 to $30 for freelancers to do the same thing by hand. I'm going to show you how to build this automation step by step and how it flips into a $1,500 a month service. And if you stick around, I'll show you how you can find clients that are literally throwing money at a solution like this. We've all been there. You need leads, you open LinkedIn, search for a term, start copying and pasting profiles into a sheet, and 2 hours later, you've maybe got 20 leads and a massive headache. But head over to Upwork. Clients are paying $20 to $30 for this exact manual grind. And here's a great example. This client wants a lead generation specialist in LinkedIn. They're in the United States. They haven't spent anything yet, and that's probably because they're a new client and they've just signed up to the platform, but they do have payment verified. Now they're willing to spend anywhere between $20 to $30 for leads just like this. Here's another example. This client is in Australia. They spent more than $4,000 on the platform. They have a 5-star review and they want somebody to generate leads for them. There's no budget, but if you show them a list like this, clients like this are very easy to convert. If you do it manually, you'll make anywhere between $20 to $30 an hour. If you do it with this workflow, you can scale this to hundreds of profiles in minutes and keep the same contract starting at $500 or more per month. And that's the ROI angle that most freelancers miss. Here's the workflow inside of N8N. It looks complicated, but it's really just simple nodes chained together. The trigger is a chat message. And for the example that I showed you, I just typed in dentist in Miami. Now a simple search string like that isn't formatted for LinkedIn, which is why there's a format search AI agent. This agent's job is to take the chat input and turn it into this output here. This is now optimized for LinkedIn search. Now you could use a regex for this and build it into a code node, but you would have to build every single variation of the sentence into a search string, whereas AI does it instantly. The next node is a code node, and this is for pagination, and you'll see why when I show you the scrapes LinkedIn node. It then goes into the final part of the automation. I'll skip the loop because I'll show you why. We'll come back to this, and also skip the watch rate limit node. The most important node here is the scrape LinkedIn node, and this is using the Google API, which is why this solution is 100% free. This is where every other tutorial loses you, but I've made it super simple. You only need 2 keys from Google, and they are both completely free. The first is the API key, and the second is the CX ID. And then for the search, I use this value here. So this is the base URL of every LinkedIn search. But obviously, I want to automate it, which is why I've added this variable on the end. And this is the output from the format search node, which is a search variable. As you can see the output here, which is dentist and Miami. Once it runs, you'll see an output like this. And if you need the Google API key and the CX ID, click on the link in the description and I'll show you how to do it. And as you can see, the scraper output is quite messy. This doesn't mean anything to a human being, which is why I've added a code node, which is called extract results. And all this will do is it will only filter LinkedIn profiles, as you can see on the right hand side here. And this is what I output to the Google Sheet. And then the last node is just the Google Sheets node. It's an append row operation. And all I'm doing here is I'm mapping the title, the URL, and the description, which is everything that's been extracted from the extract results node. You know it's worked because you've got an output on the right hand side. But more importantly, you've got a bunch of leads inside of Google Sheets. Quick story. One of my first ever clients in AI automation paid me $500 a month to deliver 200 profiles a week. Manually, doing this would have taken me days. But with this automation, it literally took about 10 minutes. The client had no idea. All they saw was speed and consistency. And that contract paid out for 6 full months. This spreadsheet literally fills itself. Once you built it once, you can duplicate it across multiple niches. Dentists, lawyers, physiotherapists, every niche is another Upwork pitch. So instead of building it from scratch, you can just import my workflow. That's a full lead generation system done in seconds. And you've got 2 options. You can use this workflow to build your own sales pipeline or package it as a service and close Upwork jobs like the one that I showed you. That's how freelancers go from one-off gigs at $20 an hour to recurring retainers at $1,000 to $3,000 per month, which is exactly what I'm doing. All built with a few nodes inside of N8N, a free Google API key, and 0 coding. And if you want to download this automation for yourself, the link is in the description. Click on that and follow the on-screen instructions. And once you have the automation downloaded into your own N8N account, add your own API keys, find some clients, and start generating ROI from day one. And if this video saved you hours, do me a favor and smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I drop AI hustle videos like this that can help you generate more revenue or help your clients save time. And if you want to know when the next video drops, just turn on the notifications and I'll see you next time.